Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into like maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
We got a job from the sales manager at Ford. He's like, oh, we want to spend money with you. You spent money with us and stuff. Great guy. It's like, fuck. I want to trade my Ford in for a Ram. I think he'll be upset. Maybe I'll wait till after his job's done.
Maybe.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't care now. We spent the money.
Well, he probably wants you to buy more trucks off him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just
Do you dislike the Ford that much?
if I don't like something to start, it generally doesn't change. It doesn't get better.
So like from day one, you got in this Ford and you were like, I don't like this truck.
I'm just like, it's not like the Ram was. And then I got in the Ram 5500 today to drive that again, and I'm like, this is a beefy truck. Like, this is more truck than the 550s that we have. It broke down more.
Yeah, so it also has more transmission issues.
Yeah, but we were also not the first owner of it. We were the third owner of it. And it also has more kilometers than both the Fords.
And it has more lights.
And more lights, yeah.
And a Jesus sticker.
More religion, yeah. Yeah.
More religion.
Yeah. But it's still a beefier truck. Like, it feels more.
Is it a 5500?
Yeah. Feels more capable
Than the Fords?
than the Fords, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with the Fords. It's just the Ram seems better built.
I've never been a Ford person.
I always used to be. Always, always.
I don't think I had one Ford truck my whole life. It was an F-150. That was my dad's that I bought off him. Stepside. It was a nice truck, actually. I like that truck. It was a cool truck. Two-wheel drive, stepside, extended cab. It was a nice truck. I like the Dodge truck that I have. I don't know if I would buy another truck. I used to love the GM trucks. I don't love them anymore.
Ooh.
Should I get a Dodge next?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you in the market for a new truck?
I think so.
What's your software telling you?
I'll have to update it. I have to update my budget.
Is your truck gas or diesel, Mike?
Gas. I don't have anything that's diesel. No, I don't have anything that's diesel.
You don't have any piece of equipment that's diesel? Nothing?
Nothing.
No reversible plate compactor, no
It's
fucking
gas.
Well, it saves you from your employees putting diesel in the gas machines or vice
100%.
versa.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah. Or well, I've caught them before doing it.
Did we do the podcast when the kid filled my truck up with diesel? Was that pre-podcast or post?
No, I remember that.
Yeah.
So
If I'm buying crew trucks from now on, I'm only buying gas. I'll never buy diesel trucks.
really, I think I'm only buying diesel, not gas.
I'll never buy diesel trucks again. Too much fuel filters and DEF fluid and bullshit for no reason.
We bought a skidded DEF, so I'm not worried anymore.
We always have a skid. We go through a skidded DEF a month.
Wow.
I'm not saying that I'm saying for my take on crew but you're also buying different crew, I'm talking about buying crew trucks to just tow tool trailers and move guys around. That's all they do. We don't do anything else with them really. So why would I buy a diesel for that? So that we can change the fuel filter every time we change the oil for $200? We got the Dodge Rams that we have go through fuel filters faster than fucking oil changes.
Really?
Yeah, it's constantly, if you look, filter. It's like, holy fuck.
Do they idle a lot?
Mine does. Mine idles a lot because I sit with it running so my computer doesn't die. Or I'm too cold or too hot and I just don't feel like dealing with that at 50. The other one doesn't idle a lot. But every time you go to get the oil change, it says fuel filter service due. Like, holy
Really?
fuck.
My 2019 never said that.
Oh, ours fuel filters are constantly need service. There's a thing on the dash you can look up. It tells you what percentage is left.
Really?
Yeah, if you go through the dash on a Ram, it tells you the percentage of fuel filter left. So, like, I also check it a lot because the fuel mileage on them goes to shit when the filters are new.
Hmm.
When the filters are new, you get way better mileage on them.
My Ford will be like, every time I plug in a trailer, they're like, set up new trailer. I don't think you understand how many times I hook up and unhook it to different trailers and how much I don't care about the wear on the tires being logged and all this shit. Like, like it's
Your
just,
problem is you bought a truck that was too fancy.
yeah, I brought,
You should have bought one down from that doesn't have all that shit that still has a nice leather interior.
yeah, but I don't like the plain black interior, plain leather black interior of a Lariat. I wanted my
I
cowboy
don't
brown.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. But your problem is you bought a truck with too much bullshit and fancy options.
Does have, and then the signal light still.
Your truck your truck tracks tire wear on the fucking trailers.
I think so. Yeah.
That's fucked. Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
Are you buying a new truck or a used truck, Mike?
Probably used.
What year is your current truck?
Uh, one's in the 2000s, one's in the 2010s, mid 2010s, something like that.
Are you gonna flip them both for one new
No,
one?
no, I'll flip the old one.
Hmm. Well, you missed the boat on the good used market.
Yeah, I know. That's well, I'm in no rush too. I just threw that out there because I know you guys like talking about equipment and trucks, and I could care less.
I think you should get a brand new regular cab Ram. That would be the perfect truck for you.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah, brand new. Taking on 4 years of payments. That's
When
nothing.
you bought your trucks, did you pay cash for them, Mike?
Yeah. One was from before I started my business. One was a few years ago, 3, 4 years ago.
Are they both 2500s?
No, one's 15, one's 25.
Why do you have two? A backup, just as a backup?
Yeah, because I never expected my older one to last as long as it has.
Trucks
And
last a long time if you take care of them.
I don't take care of anything. How often should I change the oil in my mini skid?
I don't know. I told Brad on Friday that he needs to come change the oil in the Mammoth because it has 60 hours on it. I don't even fucking own it. I was like, Brad, you need to change the oil on this fucking Mammoth. It's got 60 hours on it. I don't even own it, but I care
Yikes.
about it enough that I want to change the fucking oil.
Mine has 250 hours.
You should have changed the oil at 60 because at 60, that's the break-in period.
Yikes.
That's why we're doing the tamper. He's servicing the tamper because it's got we bought it brand new last year. It probably has 60 hours on it. So I'm getting rid of all the original fluid and replacing all the fluids to get rid of the break-in fluid.
I've never changed the oil in my tampers.
Perfect. Hey,
This is why I don't like buying new stuff. Although all my tampers are new and my mini skid is new, but that was $3,500. I'll just buy a new one.
I was gonna say, how much was the mini skid steer? Like,
Yeah.
how much was it? $3,500?
Yeah. This is why I don't like buying new expensive things because I'll never take care of anything.
At $3,500, there's an argument that you just use it till it breaks and then fucking put it on Facebook and say, I don't know what's wrong with this. $1,200. Someone come and take it.
Yeah.
And then buy another one. How many times have you used it, do you think, since you bought it?
Well, 250 hours, so a lot
So
ish.
So you said you use it 5 hours a day?
When did I buy it? I'm not even gonna try to do the math and
Well, no, I'm just saying, I'm just creating a quick average. Like on an average hardscape day,
no, I would say like 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day.
Yeah.
So divide 250 by 2.
125.
So you've used it 125 days. How much is it to rent one for a day?
450, 500
So do 125 times 450.
times 400 is 50,000.
So your $3,500 purchase has long paid for itself. Don't change the oil.
Don't change the oil.
Run that
Just
bitch till
run
it dies. Run that bitch till it's dead and buy a new one. Right?
Yeah. Well, I'm well past the 60 hours, so might as well keep riding this horse till it dies.
Do you check the oil in it?
Nope.
Do you check the oil in anything you own?
Nope.
Do you know how to check the oil?
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, I couldn't check the oil when I first bought it because of the way they had the fuel fill up positioned, that it was lodged against the dipstick, so you couldn't do you had to unbolt it, put it down to be able to change the dipstick. Um, so I overfilled it with oil because it said it had a sticker on it, no oil. So I filled it with oil. It turns out there was oil in it, and it started spewing out oil out of the exhaust and black fumes and stuff. So that was the one time it did get replaced because I took it to a engine repair shop and they took care of it, and
Did they move the filler thing so that now you
they
can check the
did.
oil?
So they bolted it into a different position so I could check the oil.
That's good.
Yeah,
I think you've done well for $3,500.
I've done really well with that, and it's been an amazing machine.
So what happened to the other one you bought? Did you sell it?
I sold it. Yeah, yeah.
Did
I
you
sold
get
that.
back what you paid for it?
Yes, I think I got back $250 more.
Nice.
Yeah, but
You're
I only
basically
used that one
you're
at like
basically
50
Chad
hours.
now.
Yeah, the Chinese version of Chad.
You're the Timu version of Chad.
Yeah, the Timu version. No, I love that little
How
mini
do you
skid.
move it around in the tool trailer?
In the tool trailer. Oh, I have a dump trailer now. That was bought a while back now.
So do you well, you've had a dump trailer since we started the podcast. You just never used it for anything.
Yeah, I left that one. That one's written off.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So did you buy a new dump trailer?
Yeah, just to have it. I don't use it. I've used it maybe twice since I got it last year, late last year. But just to have something
Did
just
you
in
buy it
case.
new or used?
New.
What kind is it?
Oh man. Uh I have no idea.
I love that. I
Well,
love that about you, Mike. No
It's
idea.
a
Is it galvanized? Is it just black steel?
it's black steel.
3.5 ton, 5 ton, seven
It's
ton.
got two axles. I don't know.
Does it have ramps
It's got ramps on the side. Yeah.
on the side?
Yeah.
Nice. How much was it?
It was,
Can't you pull this shit up on the software?
yeah, I think it was like 85, 9,500 bucks.
So it's probably like a little 3.5 ton with some ramps.
Yeah.
Perfect for what you're doing.
Yeah. I just thought might as well have something just in case.
I think it's a great idea. Plus, you can move the skid steer in it, right? You got ramps.
Yeah.
So do you just strap the skid steer down?
Yeah. My tool trailer has straps too, so I can strap it inside that too.
What's your preference, tool trailer or dump trailer for moving the skid steer?
Dump trailer, because although I use the tool trailer most, but probably the dump trailer.
Do you leave the tool trailer on site when you're working?
No.
You take it back to the yard every night?
Yeah.
Why don't you
I'll,
leave it on site?
well, I don't need too many things, especially with the projects that I'm doing. So I typically take out what I need, uh, leave whatever on site, and then put whatever in the truck. And then at the end, if I need the tool trailer, I'll bring it back and put everything back into it. So focusing on small jobs this year.
How big is the tool trailer?
Bad question to ask me.
2 axle or 1 axle?
It's two axle.
So
I
it's
think
a
it's
fair
10 or 12 feet.
that's a fair size tool trailer then. 2 axle.
Yeah.
We only have single axle tool trailers.
There's not a whole lot of room once the mini skid's inside.
Yeah, ours both have barn doors on them, so you wouldn't be able to get it. You can't drive up into them.
Mhm.
They're also only single axles,
Mhm.
so that's a different thing. Huh. So when the guy bought the other mini skid steer, did he bring his own trailer to tow it away?
Yeah, all the way from Sarnia.
He came from Sarnia.
Yeah.
Between Sarnia and Toronto, this motherfucker couldn't find another place to buy a Chinese mini skid steer.
Yep.
Why did he want yours so much?
I have no idea. I was just happy to see it go.
How many? How were the inquiries?
Well, I posted it late last year and then I never responded to anybody until the spring. So I went back and just started responding people in the spring and um this guy was one of the more recent ones and he said, "Yeah, hold it for me. Please don't sell. Do you want me to send you money right now?" So
Nice.
So how much did you sell it for?
I think it was 4,500 or 4,750, something like that. I
And
think
you
I
paid
bought it for 4,250.
at the auction.
Yeah.
Did you see what those buggies went for at the auction?
Yeah, I did. Did you?
No, I'm asking you because I knew you'd pay more attention than I would.
Yeah. I think they went for about 5,000.
That's pretty good for a Italian-made buggy.
Yeah, I just didn't know how tippy those things would be because those were really narrow and very high.
Yeah, that's true. They
But
were a solid.
I forgot about the auction. I didn't see it till like a week after.
I
Otherwise, I might
forgot.
have bought.
I forgot about it too. Well, this is the first time since we own the buggy we haven't used it for like 3 or 4 weeks. It's been sitting in the barn.
The Toro?
Yeah, we haven't used it in weeks, which is weird.
Hmm.
We are crushing it on that Mammoth though, the MT 3000.
Yeah, every time I see your stories, you're using it.
The guys use it for everything. Like if there's two, if the like say one of the full size skid steers is there and the Mammoth's there, they choose the Mammoth for everything except grading soil. Because if it's dry and you're grading soil, the Mammoth kind of sucks. Because it's very dusty.
Uh,
Because you're in open cab, like just standing there. It is when you have that thing in Rabbit though, and you're ripping around like we're doing Berry Operations Center, and you're ripping around in Rabbit. The amount of people that stop what they're doing because it goes wah wah, it's like crazy loud, and there's just like this person standing there flying across in it. Like it's just the speed that it moves at and the size that it is. It's there's a level of insanity to a man just standing on it. Like rah, rah, people are flying, they go by you, and you're like, holy fuck, that thing is huge and fast.
would that
It's
rattle some rats?
it would well, it's going there next, so it'll be the Mammoth versus the rats. Mammoth versus rats, full out. Only we could find a job where it's getting shut down because of rats. So it was happening to me. I was like, wow.
So those sit down mini skids that you sent me, they were going for
Listen,
$4,000 at the last
oh,
auction.
I would buy one of those for 4,000 just to make videos of it. That thing's worth 4,000 for the content. I
4,000.
I would buy that for $4,000, and whatever crew was less productive, the least productive crew has to use that machine because it's such a terrible machine. So, like I don't maybe it works great, but it is a nerdy looking machine.
Yeah.
I would say whoever is less productive, I'm going to make videos of them on the nerd machine and post them all over the internet. And that's how I'm going to stimulate people to be more productive. Because you have to run the nerd machine. You saw the nerd machine, right, Chad?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Would you run that, bitch?
Not if I could avoid it.
What if you had a choice between that or a wheelbarrow?
Well, I'll take that. The
Do you
nerd,
think it's easier to pick up women on the nerd machine or pick up women with a wheelbarrow?
probably a wheelbarrow. What? Like like literally pick them up or like,
No, like say you're a young landscaper, trying to sow your oats, feed your loins, and there's some women across the street from the job site that are watching you work. Would you rather roll over on that weird nerdy skid steer, or would you rather roll over with a wheelbarrow,
probably
trying to
better off with a
try
wheelbarrow because your
trying to
muscles are
clock
flexing on the wheelbarrow, but
trying
not
to
in that
clock the
little
digits?
machine. Well, while you have your cut off top there, your your arms are pumping and you're better off on the wheelbarrow if you're trying to pick up
Then going over at 2 miles an hour, going and getting off, being, hey, you got digits?
digits.
Do you have some digits for me? Mike, that should be the title of this episode. Would you rather pick up a woman with a wheelbarrow or a Chinese skid steer? Can you clock the digits with a can you clock digits with a Chinese skid steer or a wheelbarrow? Like, I think I kind of agree with Chad that, you know, as you the problem when you go over in the wheelbarrow, you can throw some nice pickup lines out and they'll hear you, right? The wheelbarrow is quiet, the wheelbarrow is stealth. When you are rolling over there in a skid steer that's powered by like what are they all powered by? That kind of motor, gas motor. It's not Honda. It's like
Ratto.
a Ratto. You roll over there. You say this Ratto's got 1.5 horsepower, bitch. Let's go. Like, yeah, that's not that impressive. Right. Is yours a pull start or key start?
Mine's a key start. There's no pull start on it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
My mini X has had pull start and a key start. You just had to reach down into the motor and find the pull cord and then yank on it. It would fire better than the key start.
Do you ever wake up in the morning and get to a job site and say, "Fuck, I wish I kept one of those"?
No, never.
so,
No.
so all of our equipment was gone from the yard, and in the barn where we keep our equipment, the fabricator had asked me if he could keep his son's Chinese excavator. But it's past being the Chinese, like it's smaller than the Chinese excavators that you bought, Chad, and it has no roof structure at all on it. So
Okay.
you're
Waller.
just like kind of sitting on it and it's tiny. It's smaller than the ones Chad had for sure. So we had to get the reversible plate tamper on the fucking truck. And there was four of us. So I think we could lift this. And like all four of us are like, oh, let's get it on with this Chinese skid excavator. So I jumped on this thing. It's like, I don't know, 6:05 in the morning at the yard, which is like, someone's house. There's another house where we're trying to get the motor to fire. It's like, and then it's gas. So, exhaust free gas. Carney's worst nightmare is Chinese excavators. Fucking no carbon, fucking no filtration, wide open motors. So this thing's like revved up. And then I quickly figured out it was in cat controls and it barely lifts the tamper high enough. Someone's going to die doing this. This is
Yeah,
perhaps one of the worst decisions I've ever made.
not ideal.
We got her on though. We got her on. Have you ever thought about adding an excavator to the arsenal, Mike?
No, not yet.
Why?
I don't know. Just haven't thought about it.
Don't you think an excavator would make it for a cleaner dig?
Probably.
And you could trench in your, filtration pipe from your base or whatever, your escape pipe. You could get that trenched in too.
How many of those did you buy again, Chad? The mini skid? The mini X's?
Six,
Sick.
six total, or did I buy? Yeah, I think six total. Two
Wow.
and then four. And we walked away with a couple grand at the end of it, but it was
That's a sketchy way to make a couple grand.
yeah. Well, could you imagine the first one I sold? I think it was $12,500.
Wow.
Like,
Oh,
but that was before they were popular, right? That was before everybody and their mom were selling them. Like The guy was happy to hand me $12,500 for the thing. But there wasn't 500 of them on the Richie auction every month, you know?
Well, now they've gone up in price. So
I
those
should have kept them, is what you're saying.
small ones. So the smallest ones were going for 10,000 at the last auction.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But there was only a couple. That might have been why.
I should have kept them.
Because the auction before they
No.
were going for 5,000.
You should absolutely not have kept them.
No. You're right. Shouldn't have kept them.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, they're gone now. To someone else.
No matter what mistakes you've made in your life, selling off those excavators was not one of them.
Well, I bought them to sell them. I didn't buy them to keep them.
Were you tempted to take one to a job just to see how it would go?
No, never.
You played around with it at your shop, though.
First off, they're in those stupid cat controls. So only Shane can drive them. There's no way to switch them.
There's no way. There is no way to switch them.
Well, some guy asked me to switch it, right? I'm like, I'm not investing money in a pattern shifter so you can buy this fucking piece of shit. And then some guy wanted a different bucket and something. It's like, I feel like a heavy truck dealer not caring about the people buying my shit, you know? Same sort of.
My favorite thing that you did last week that there's no fucking way in hell I would have ever done. Like I saw you doing it last week and I was like, man, this is why Chad will always have monstrous amounts more money than me.
Monstrous amounts.
This is exactly why Chad will always have monstrous amounts more money than me, because I would have taken all that sod and put it in a dump trailer and then paid to dump it, whereas you were hawking it on Facebook for $5 a roll, meeting people after hours. Come get my sod, and I was like, oh my god! You're like, that woman took 10 rolls. I'm like, did you get $50?
Yeah, but
I possibly could have got stabbed, but I got 50.
A lot of the times it's a pain in the ass. But if you think about it, like, I like to eat out on weekends, you know, and that's pays for my meal.
I'm
like
saying
that, like,
that's why you will always have way more money than me. I think it's
little drops
amazing.
in the bucket, man. You can't. I'm not one to step over fallen dimes.
I am one to like absolutely high jump over fallen dimes.
Like, no, you gotta.
I wish I was more like you. We have so much shit at our yard that I look at and I'm like, man, I could probably sell this for a lot of stuff and I never touch it. But I'm like, I don't want to meet people on Facebook.
We just pulled probably 8 pallets of material off a job. Went right back to the yard. It's getting sold. We're selling it $400 worth of pavers.
Used pavers.
Yeah, used pavers, man. The Chinese people eat that shit up. Like, they fucking love it. Indian guys, they want the pavers.
What do you think the Chinese/Indian market is for used pavers in Cornwall? There's a lot of distribution
Comparison
centers.
to what? They buy them more often than white people. I'll tell you that.
What are they paying for them?
Probably $1 a square foot.
So you're selling a skid of it for $100?
Yeah.
Do you transport it or do they have to take it?
No, I don't People have asked me, oh, can you deliver it? Not a chance. Not a chance I'm delivering this shit. You're coming to the yard picking it up.
Because if you deliver it, I need $300 to deliver your $100 skid of pavers.
Yeah, that's where the loss is, right? So they want a deal, but the deal is gone as soon as you have to deliver it and bill for it.
My problem is that I look at stuff like that because we just ripped up some pavers, and surprisingly, tearing up pavers by hand and stacking them doesn't disturb the rats. So we did that, and I looked at them and I was like, man, can we just get this in a truck and get them out of my fucking site and dump them in a field? It never occurred to me, well, not in a field, in a proper disposal place where they recycle the concrete. That's where we would dispose of them. For any liberals listening. I just couldn't wait to get them out of my site and get them recycled. When you see them, you're like,
we do the recycling.
but when you see them, It's just different how people see things differently. I see used pavers and I'm like, scoop them up with an excavator, dump them in the fucking bin, get them the fuck away from me. You see used pavers, you're like, stack that shit on a skid, haul it back to our yard. We are selling that $400.
Yeah. Pays the guy's wages for the day. So it took them 2 hours longer. Whatever. I'll flip it.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't have time and patience for that. That's why you'll always have substantially more money than me.
Whenever we have the bin truck, they will go into the bin, get dumped at the yard, and then on a rain day or a day when things aren't going right and we have a couple hours to spare, then you're stacking them and palletizing them.
Sounds like a great job for somebody who has to bike into work.
Yeah. Or someone who was supposed to plant plants all summer long, but got the job taken out from under him.
I'll ship him up to Cornwall.
Yeah.
He's got a Nissan Cube. He could live in the Cube.
Or he can live with Gord in the apartment. He lives here now.
Yeah, he can walk in. Gord, he lives here now. Hey, it worked for that guy in the basement.
Yeah.
He lives here now. You're friends. Enjoy each other's company.
Hope you like quesadillas. Or empanadas. That's what it was.
These landscaping stories are relevant year after year after year. Every year, it's the same shit. It never
Got some
changes.
Good callbacks on this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a gas station in Brooklyn, the Ultramar. And if you wait there, inevitably someone else in the landscape trade will show up there. I would say that 6 out of 10 times that I'm at that station, someone pulls up beside me, and so I went in to take a piss and get a drink. And when I came out, my buddy Rob was sitting there, and we shot the shit in the parking lot for an hour. And I would say that both me and him are both two of the least inspired people this season that exist. Just from the crushing weight of everything. Just looking for some kind of spark in 2025. Today, a guy called me and said, I need a bin in North York. And Cody was off today on some personal business. So it was just me, and I had hoped that no one would call because it's inconvenient when I'm trying to do other things. But this customer called, good customer. I need a bin in North York. I said, well, I don't really have time today to go North York because it's far and there's a lot of traffic and it's shit because some dude in a motorcycle drove into a truck today and killed himself. So that fucked up the whole highway. Like, this guy couldn't be more considerate to all of us, and kill himself on a dirt road or something. Like if you're going to kill yourself on a motorcycle, try to fucking do it north of Taunton. Like, there's no one up there. Stop killing yourself on the highway. It fucks up everybody's day. Anyways, I was like, I don't really want to go to North York. And I thought, you know what? I'll call Chris's dispatch, because we're doing bins together this year. If he needs help, we help him. If I need help. So I call, and the dispatch guy says, yep, we could do that for you after lunch. I said, perfect. Guy wants it after lunch. Call the customer. Yep, we're coming after lunch. Says, perfect. And then 2 hours later, so this is like now, like, I don't know, 10 o'clock. They call me, or like, both of our bin trucks broke. I'm like, motherfucker. Because now I promised this bin to this guy. So I had to get our bin truck and drive to North York. That was about how my day was.
No.
So there was 5 bin trucks to start the season. We're down to 1. And that one that I was driving today has a massive check engine light. It's like, there's a little check engine light that comes on. And then there's like a digital dash where there's like a 4x3 check engine light that comes on. And that's the one that's on now.
The important one.
I don't know. It's some kind of, Brad scanned it. It's some kind of actuator for the turbo. So that's probably like, $17,000. Sick. Fucking great. But anyways, I'm tired. Are you guys tired?
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta pee
exhausted.
real bad.
All right. Chad's past his bedtime. That's the end of the episode.
Ooh, thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.